Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on again. We've got some good stuff today. PvP's been fun with 3-star Hulk and Smash Hit, and looking forward to start Top Gun with Falcon pretty soon. Let me know how those events went for you guys. And also on the story mode side, Infinite Pursuit is one of the newer events, the story mode PvEs, and I really like Infinite Pursuit and the other new one that we've been in, and I'm rolling pretty good in clearance to level 8 so far. Let's get into the action. We're going to do our tokens first today, then we've got a single character that we're going to run through, the Big Enchilada in DDQ. We're going to champion a 4-star character. Make sure to hang on for that. We'll do that right away after our tokens, and then we'll get into the verses. I'm shielded in Smash Hit, so unfortunately I was looking forward to play some of that for you. And Top Gun, I'm kind of tanking and watching the bracket, so we'll get in a few fights in the Shield Simulator for the season with some of my new 5-star champions. Let's get into the tokens. Got a couple 10 packs of heroics now. We'll come back and we'll do one of those today. Since my last video was crazy with pulling the horde of tokens and command points to go for 5-star Storm, Iceman, and Rescue. Since then I've only pulled a few tokens, had my lucky sidekick do that, and he's been running pretty well. And we'll see on the couple of stores. Here's Infinite Pursuit. Let's do it. So did you guys do the new update for the game, the new game engine? Things are a little bit different. It looks like things are going to be smoother. So far the token pulling, this is the first time I've done any since updating, and it's already feeling different. The timing of pushing the buttons and stuff has changed, and but I think a lot of the screen transitions and the art looks a little bit better. The screens are faster. I think they optimized a lot of the background stuff, so hopefully we're going to start to see, once you've loaded all the pictures and all the character info and stuff, things should start speeding up for you compared to what it was like before. Juggernaut and foes, we've got 4 draws to do here. Let's try to get that Juggernaut red cover if we can. Yeah, that's weird. I can't tap the button early, it seems like, on this. You kind of have to let it run through its little cycle there. 3-star Iron Man. I wonder if what they did was cut out a little bit of the display stuff to trim down on the back end and the processing power required. 3-star Hood. Alright, we'll have to get used to how the token draws run differently now. Not a big deal. You still hear it in the background? Weird. Okay, Smash Hit. We've got 3 draws here. Looking for 1 in 14 odds at a 4-star. Probably get a 3-star, if anything, mostly 2s. All 2 stars there so far. That's fine. Up to 25 beginner support tokens. Man, I hope that they would figure something cool out for that. And latest legends, we're back up to 6 and 1,800 total command points, starting to rebuild everything going forward. And 13 more standard tokens will finally hit 1,000 there, then we can start pulling them. Just kind of want to hit that for fun, that level. 14 elites. Let's see, I'm going to guess 3 gold level results. Yeah, the tokens are faster though. So it's almost like you could just multi-push the button. There we go. Only 1 3-star though. She-Hulk. That's a good one for her. And that's it. Ran pretty low once again on the elites. So does that mean we're going to run hot on the heroics? I had 6 heroic tokens yesterday or the day before, and my son, my lucky sidekick I call him, got a 4-star out of 6 draws. That was awesome. He got Ghost for us. So can we do it with the viewer luck? Got a 3 though, that's good. Vision. Daredevil. And we did get a 4-star. Fewer luck is just as good. 3, 2, 1. Jean Grey. Nice hit on the 4-star. More gold with Blade. Do the daily purchase, and it's just a 2-star. So we'll do one of these 10 packs. The odds are a little bit better. I try to show this whenever I have one. 1 in 14 odds instead of 1 in 16 at getting a 4-star in the first place. But the odds for bonuses are a lot better. Let's see, 1 in 12 instead of 1 in 20. And I'd love our chances at getting a 4-star and maybe even a bonus. Let's see if we can do it. Go. Got a Magneto in there. That's all I've seen so far. Daredevil's another 3-star. And Spidey. And Doctor Strange. Okay, no 4-star, but we did good on the 3s. Let's save that other 10-pack for later. And let's add in our cover levels. Got a bunch of 2-stars here, guys. Let's just burn through this. Looking for 3-star covers and command points through the process. And, oh, don't let me forget. We are going to champ a 4-star today. That's going to be the character we run through the big Enchilada DDQ. But see the top left corner when with the experience? I'm up to level 180 plus, and I want to collect that today. That's going to be a bunch because it's actually multiple levels in one that I've left sit there for a long time. So it's going to be a huge chunk of ISO that might be kind of fun to see it all at once. For me, you guys might be yawning. Oh, looks like I did hit level 181. That's another level. Cool. Remaxed out Thor. Moonstone's got a bunch because I waited on her for a little bit longer. Yeah, see the art's taken, on some of the characters I haven't pulled up yet, the art takes a little bit to load in. They start blurry until it loads up. And we got a Bagman rewarding a heroic token. He hits level 123, and I have to duplicate Dakin pretty soon. Let's go to the 3-stars. How many do we have to handle? 45 or less. I've got a bunch I need to dupe. Nice to build up my spare Hulk here. Human Torch moves up. Hawkeye, Daredevil. 4-star Nova from Doctor Strange. Excellent. Legendary from Magneto. And there's our 4-star Blade that we almost got last time. She-Hulk gets a legendary and one more level, and I'll have to remember to change my bonus hero once that happens. Oh, Hood needs one more for a 4-star Ghost Rider. Bullseye was a recent event reward. Gotta save another Doc Ock. All I can get is black. I need blue and green. Cap and Angel take a level, and that's all I can work with. Gotta make a new roster slot available for Patch, Gamora, Vision, Punisher. Yikes. That's gonna start to get expensive. Alright, so we've got a bunch of 4-stars here, 12 in a row. Let's start with the guys we just received from Champ Rewards. Nice to move Blade up. Let's see, Nova. Fun boosted for the week. Jean Grey. Looking for command points. This is a good level for Drax. We got a couple in a row. Hits the legendary. 26,211 health. I forget he gets up there so high. And let's go down to Ghost here. For my little buddy. Infinity War Spider-Man takes another level. Can't wait to get 7 more covers for him. Iron Fist moves up. And now let's go to train Hawkeye. Ronin Hawkeye as the event reward. Let's see, what do I want to do? Go back here. Let's just go to this spot. This is the 4-star character that we are going to champion today. Finally got him to level 13 plus. He's got saved covers, but here's the spot we're going to champ him with. 74th, okay, 78.9. Let me make a quick note of the ISO. I tracked that. And the 12.5 for the promotion fee. And we finally have a brand new champion. Cool. Couple additional levels. 273. Let's double check. He's spec'd out at 535. I kind of did that on purpose. I think that's the way I'm going to run him for the most part. So let's take a look. No escape. Cost 6. It's a cool power. Deals 39.14 damage to the target, and if that downs them, 39.14 damage to another random enemy, and if it takes them out, 39.14 again. Cool. I like how it does that. He'll work out really well in lower level enemy battles, of course. Brutal Technique, it's a passive ability. Whenever you make a red match, he creates 2 strength, 77 attack tiles. Then if there are more than 5 attack tiles, increase the strength of 3 of them. I could definitely see raising this up. Maybe, let's take a look. He creates 3, 2 at 77 or 3 at 81. Wow, that actually makes a pretty big difference. And then 3 at 131. Let's look at Disabling Blow. So this does pretty good damage up front. Oh man, all the way up to 8162. That rocketed up from where I had him before. Level 4 is 4200 and this one is 80. Wow. What do I want to do? So for right now, since we're going to run him in the big enchilada, let's take that Brutal Technique up to level 4. Disabling Blow, also level 4. That's probably a big enough damage to handle what we want. And then we'll consider changing him around. I know I want green at level 5. Let's get into it. Let's get into the big enchilada and run a team that features Ronin Hawkeye pretty much only. Notice how the character selection screen moves a little bit more speedily, or at least it seems like it's a little bit easier for the game to handle it. I like that. Let's put in some trivial characters here. I think those guys have very minor covers on them. So we'll feature Ronin Hawkeye, and I want to take our boosts off just to run even with the AP we get, and let's go to it. So we're against a tile moving character. Normally you start out with 3 enemies that are basically goons. They don't make matches against you. What should our first move be? I know we have a match 4 in red at the top, and that's probably the best first move, but we've got some other cool stuff that could happen at the bottom with red, white, and yellow, and maybe more red up top. So let's take on Kingpin first, since we're going to get a lot of attack tiles. I'm going to try this. See the red that made a match 3, and we got really lucky with the other matches. That might have been better than the match 4 to begin with. Hard to tell what would have happened, but at least we thought about it. So the attack tiles are going to add up pretty quickly, and they're in black, so I should try to safeguard them a little bit to keep them on the board, meaning Kingpin is very likely to match those 3 away right at once. So I'm just going to kind of take this green match and separate those, keep them safer on the board, because once we get to the point that there's 5 attack tiles, then Ronin strengthens them by quite a bit. So we have our no escape ready to play, and it'll hit 3 enemies if their health pools are right. Let's do this. Let's keep working on Kingpin. Yep, their strength went up to quite a bit. 800 plus on the after hit with attack tiles is good. Seems like we lost one. So one more move against Kingpin. He will be out of here. And I should be making a focus on purple more than I am. We have next to no purple. Well, we'll take Kingpin out. Ugh. Why would you leave a match 4 of all attack tiles, Rick? No good. Yep, we lost them all. He has to take a match 4. Ouch. Well, got to be more careful than that. So let's do this. Let's hit this guy with our no escape. Put our animation character effects back on. So it's a random enemy that gets hit by the second blow. I really hope it hits the first guy, then the second guy. But if we take 2 shots onto Juggernaut, that'll just about take him out also. So here we go with no escape. Ares entered. Who's going to get hit by the second hit? Alright, it did hit Jugs. I was hoping it would take out the other guy since it would do, you know, a triple attack instead of just 2. So let's hit Ares for a bit. If we get our green to go in again, we might be able to take out 3 guys. So 39-14. One more move on Ares will set him up just right. Still no purple though. So maybe it would be smarter, let's take, who's got the most danger against us? Juggernaut with the red. So let's hit him with the first shot of no escape. He's definitely out. Okay, the random hit, I don't want it to hit, oh right, I didn't want it to hit Sentry, and it worked perfectly. The other 2 hits knocked the other guys out. Awesome, alright. Maybe we'll get that green at the top left corner, nope. I can't believe we're having such trouble getting purple. And the purple ability is pretty expensive at a cost of 11. But that disabling blow would deal a bunch of damage. And then the countdown tile for 3 turns would be on the board. And it stuns the target that it's assigned to every turn. So they're pretty much stuck for 3 turns as long as that countdown stays on there. And what's great about it is you can place it on any color you choose. You actually place it, you choose the location, and it goes on. So what you can do is pick a spot that when the countdown expires, you'll get a good match, like a match 3 will drop in place after the countdown resolves off the board. I was really hoping to show that, but I don't think we're going to get to. This thing is almost over already, mostly because of those attack tiles. 1100 in attack tiles from Ronin is great. And we'll finish it off with the purple. Good. Hardly lost any health. Quick win with a brand new 4-star champion, Ronin. Awesome. Let's see. Is this worth taking on? Probably not. I do like playing with Venom Eddie Brock, but I don't think I'll just do that later so we can run right into our PvP. Let's go. I'm going to take on about 3 battles here. Keep this thing a little bit shorter like I usually intend to do, but never am able to follow through with. Alright, there is a Kitty, Rocket, and Groot team that might be interesting to take on. Maybe not first. That might be second or third in our list. A Bishop team. You know what? Let's do this. Let's take on our Bishop team because we have our brand new leveled up but not yet championed Iceman, and he might be good to stun Bishop and work with the rest of the characters. So I think what we're gonna do is play let's see, Iceman. Let's play Doom for an active yellow and black. Iceman is definitely active green ability, but then a passive blue. Okay, so we need a red and purple from a 4-star. There's plenty of them. Let's pick one that maybe specializes in strike tiles. That might be kind of interesting. Maybe. So who's red and purple that makes strike tiles? Electric kind of does, but that's going to be difficult for her. He makes one big strike tile, Drax, and let's try to get Drax in a battle here. I don't play him very much, but if Iceman's going to be creating a lot of countdowns, this might be kind of neat. Let's see. So his black at level 3, that's the way we're going to do it. Let's go. I'll explain their powers once we get into the match. I think with Iceman you almost always want to boost blue. And with Doom and Iceman's black and green abilities, that might make sense. And what team up could we bring in case we find ourselves in trouble? Maybe one that's got a stun and a plus positive cool effect. All right. So who do we want to take on first from the enemy team? I think that's a tough call, actually. I don't think I want to be hitting Bishop too quickly. Let's try to see if we can work on Jessica Jones first. Green drops black. Yeah, green already triggered Bishop. That's going to be tough. So we're going to need to try to do matches that aren't strong enough to trigger his ability. And doing green now is going to be weak because that's not our strong color. Oh, great. Just drop down an extra move in blue, and then they hit a trap. Well, I think we definitely have a challenge on our hands here. Well, let's do this. Let's take a... It's going to be a lot of damage again on Bishop, and probably even a stun, but with all this blue, that might help. Drax is going to take some hits here. We want to be careful and keep him around long enough for the other guys to awaken from their stun. I didn't want to get two guys stunned. We'll take that black to remove a strike tile. I think we better just keep removing traps for a bit while we can. And there it is. So Iceman passively created those stun countdowns. And check this out. There's a bunch of enemy strike tiles. We got lucky with black. That might be enough damage. It'll be close to take out Bishop. I'm not sure. I think it is enough. Let's also play Iceman for our repeaters. Too bad that was, that's a really cool animation. Too bad it hadn't loaded yet, so it was pretty blurry the first time. So I want to play the repeaters in case we actually get one to get matched or destroyed here. Let's play Drax's Destroyer ability. What it does is immediate damage, plus then it destroys enemy special tiles. Man, we should save black for Doom, though. Really. Let's just do this. Yeah, but wasn't quite enough damage. Close. A little bit more would have taken Bishop out. That is what I was hoping for. This will do it right here. Now I'm starting to hope that things will turn around a little bit in our favor with Bishop out, since he's got such an amazing stun. And not only that, but when he stuns you, or when he plays his ability that stuns, he also depletes your team's strongest color. That can be very difficult. Got a blue match. Hope they leave it for us. Man, we already lost Drax. What a rough go with those traps. We got the one ability for Drax played that I was least expecting to play. That's funny. Jessica's so tough with those traps that can hit any time. Our Icemen, there we go, are going to keep running. What I'm hoping is that the Iceman repeater tiles just keep stacking on the board, and it's going to be damage that the enemy team can't avoid. More knives out. We got to watch that enemy red. Whenever they match a trap, they get a whole bunch of red. Okay, what do we want here? Probably yellow, and don't set them up with the red match. We'll do it this way. What a drop. Man, I wish we still had Drax in this. He has a really strong red ability if you hit an enemy that has over 90% of their original health. It's 6111 damage to the target, but if they have that near full health, it's 12,000 for pretty inexpensive, and I was planning on his secret weapon. For a cost of 9 purple, he creates a pretty strong strike tile, and then every time a countdown expires, you get damage just because of that countdown, resolved off the board. That's what I wanted. Didn't seem like we had a chance to really get that. Alright, now we're going to take over. This is great. Jessica's down at a perfect level. Let's start over here on Hela because we're going to play Brave New World. Scramble the board. Hopefully get some matches. Almost always do. I think I get 2 or 3 matches on average whenever I play that from Doom, and at a cost of 10, and you get 3 to 6 or more AP back, I think it's just quite good. Plus your team gets a bonus or boost of health. Fallen Favor, over 23,000 damage, takes Jessica out. Finally, we don't have to worry about those traps any longer, and they have 0 black, so I might let her match a little bit of black so it will heal up Doom. Well, now we're going to start running good. I'll take it. More knives out, though. Wow. And she has 9 green. At 8 green, Hela has a really strong ability, Death's Best Friend. It's 3 individual hits. It's normally random hits, so we better take her out right after this. Hey, we didn't get a match that time. That's okay. It's over. So Iceman ended with full health, including the boost from Doom, but Doom really got knocked out too quickly. Let's see if we can play a team that specializes in special tiles. Our Thor isn't quite at half health. That's probably going to be okay. Let's play with Thor, Okoye, and I want to get Rescue in here. She's got a cool blue ability. Level 5 is probably the way to go there. So she can steal enemy special tiles that Rocket and Groot make, especially with Kitty. They're going to get pretty strong. And we're going to steal some, while the ones we don't steal get converted to red. And red's great because Rescue has a really inexpensive multi-hit red ability. Looking forward to that for sure. So let's probably better target. And there's a nice yellow-green 2-move combo or a red-green 2-move combo, but we just probably better take a smarter move and get the couple of strike tiles removed immediately. And I am going to do a Thor match. He's going to take some damage, but I need him to get down. Oh man, how do they find a trap out of nowhere? That's how good Jessica is. I'm telling you, when the devs design a new character, they should look. Jessica's not the best character, but she's so good in certain ways, they should make every new character at least that good or better. I think that should be the design element they go for when thinking how new characters should be built. Well, I'm going to leave that strike tile, get some blue, and I'm hoping we can steal it in a little bit after we get more blue. It's going to be hard to come by unless Thor lines us up a little. At least we got most of the strike tiles matched away, so she's not increasing their value every turn like usual. Better play Okoye's yellow, heal up a little bit. Play it again. I would play Rescue's yellow, but this is important. Let's see. There are 2 strike tiles left after this. So we're going to be able to steal both of them if we could just get some blue. Try to isolate that trap. Interesting. Now there's a bunch of black. I mean, we will take the extra move, of course. We do have our blue here, And Jessica is just about at knockout level. I think this is about the end of the match already, guys. We only have 9 team up, but this is going to do it. Okay, let's play Rescues All Systems Go. It would steal 3 enemy strike, attack, or protect tiles, and if there's non-red special tiles remaining, she would convert them to 2 red tiles, which I thought would be kind of neat to see happen, but you got to eliminate strike tiles right when you can when you're fighting Gritty. So let's play All Systems Go. We'll steal a couple strikes. Plus damage boosted by Okoye. That's great. Just a little bit of damage, but we get the boost. 3,000 in strike tile damage now. Let's play God of Thunder from Thor for the team damage. We knocked out the other 2, and we could do the extra move, but I think it'll be just fun to win with Do or Die. We have a bunch of red AP. It's 2 hits worth quite a bit of 5,500. If you have more enemies, if you have more special tiles than the enemy, you'll get a 3rd blow of nearly 3,000. However, Okoye adds to this already. Oh, let's play Your Shield from Rescue. Yeah, we'll play it anyway. Kind of a cool defensive ability. I would never want to change those strike tiles to protect tiles, but this thing's over right here with Do or Die. Nice. Outside of getting Thor beat to a pulp, that match went pretty well. You know what? Let's take that same team in a match against this team with Sabretooth. So that's trouble. Red is going to be instantly dangerous for them. Find a way to get a blue match that doesn't endanger Thor. I would love if Rescues Red could tank over Thor, but it's just not strong enough for me. Thor's a much higher level. So I think what we're going to do this time is just try to get... I know there's a match 4 in black, but I want to take the team up. Sometimes I take the black there. Oh, knock Thor down into God mode right here. I don't think it's going to matter much. Let's move over to... No, let's keep Thor on the focus. Let's play Wakanda, or Indomitable Spirit. Didn't get an automatic match I was hoping for. So... they have 3 red. Could Thor possibly, from his God mode, get them a way to earn 3 red right here? They did! Come on! That's just funny. He gets 5 AP when that happens, and 3 of it was red. I just thought that it's unlikely, but should have known it's pretty likely. Alright, for that, we're going to take Sabretooth out with Do or Die. We could play this 3 times already. Let's just look at the enemy team. Play Rescues Blue. Not much out of that except for straight up damage. Hit, 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 and match over. Cool. So I can understand a lot of people are wondering, how Rescue can fit into your team combinations and such, and I think it's going to take some planning whether the enemy team has special tiles or not, and how could you benefit from her multi-hit red ability. And I think it works if you have strike tiles, or of course everything works if you have Okoye on your team. So here's a team that's going to feature black. It's not worth a lot of points, but I think it'll be fun to get our new champion Storm into action. I keep forgetting she's got a few levels already. She features an active black, green, and yellow ability, and I like how they work. I really want to get Storm into a match with Gambit. He also benefits from charged tiles, so Gambit's going to be a purple-red. She's black, green, yellow. Let's just get a 4-star that has a cool blue ability that can help us out here. And I think Ironheart is going to be a great decision for that. Her blue ability also creates charged tiles, and they will always be red when she does it. This might be a pretty crazy team. Let's go. Let's boost. Let's see. Let's boost yellow for Storm, and black and green. I think we're going to get black and green. Let's boost our blue and purple. Oops. Okay, so on this team, I think Ghost Rider's probably the soonest to be annoying, or troublesome. Of course, black is dangerous if he or Panther get a lot of black, and then of course, Cap is pretty tough with red, and it's an inexpensive ability. But let's plan on targeting Ghost Rider first, and just making sure he stays away from green and black. His red isn't too big of a deal. So at the beginning of the turn, Storm is always going to create a charged black tile. Well, there's a couple of ways we could do this. Let's do red that drops yellow. And don't let me forget to go for blue. I think this blue match would be really dangerous with the team up that drops. So let's get white and yellow this way. Oh, yeah. Look at them go. They're getting all the colors they need now. All right. So to be careful, here's the thing. Gambit has his red ability, and Gambit's red really kind of stinks the first time you play it, unless you have 2 or more charge tiles on the board right away. And that's what Storm is going to help with this team. And whenever we play that, Gambit creates more charge tiles on the board. Let's get this purple that drops red and then evaluate from there. Ah, they took our red away. Man Without a Country's pretty tough. It's random what they're going to play it on, but it takes AP away, and you can't play an ability in that color. We'll try to play aces and eights now, and look, power cannot fire for 3 more turns. That's pretty tough. Okay. Well, let's get our black here, since we might lose it regardless. And one more match in yellow will qualify that. Should we get yellow or blue in this spot? Let's get our blue going. And Ghost Rider's got enough green to play his repeaters. That is a problem. Let's see. Oh, I know what to do. Okay, so let's play Gambit's red, his aces and eights. Hopefully this is one of the tiles that destroys. We'll get a free match in yellow if that happens, and maybe some cool action with the purple up above it. Let's do this. Oh, still can't use it for a turn, right? Dang, that's unfortunate. So Ghost Rider's going to play his green. Hopefully a couple repeaters land in that top right corner. So let's just get yellow-blue, I guess, and go from there. Yikes. Storm's taking a lot of damage. I didn't get everything played the way I wanted, but there is a ton of black charge tiles on the board, and if you know what that means, let's start. Now we can probably finally play aces and eights. Let's do it. We'll pick up more black, a bunch more black. That earns a bunch of AP for us when that takes place. So you see the red that's right there and the red that's right there. Those two are in such a good position to play magnetic repulsors. Ironheart adds charged or red tiles to the board that are charged. We're going to get a whole bunch of matches here, or at least big time. Oh, that couldn't have been much better. Such a good drop. Knocked Ghost Rider all the way out. It was so ridiculous, but great. There's a nice opportunity here with purple. Maybe if we get lucky. Let's move over to Cap. We can play Aurora Totalis, which means Storm, you choose a color and Storm changes team up tiles into that color. Let's pick a purple. You can't decide exactly where they're going to go, but if some of those team up convert to purple, we're going to get some good matches also. Not where I wanted, but it created an extra move. Okay, now let's play aces and eights again. Wow, we're going to be able to do this repeatedly. Another magnetic repulsors. Should fit in real well there. Another extra move and big time AP gains and damage. Awesome. Let's play Aurora Totalis again with, let's choose red this time. Maybe we'll get that center area. Nope, didn't quite work the way I wanted. But we pick up the AP for whatever Gambit destroys. Man, this is just so good. This is a knockout blow of Cap. We have to be a little more careful with Panther because if we do enough damage, he will stun himself. I made a mistake. I should have used Storm's team damage to knock Cap out, and it would have also hit Panther. Ah, that's too bad. Well, here's another cool thing with... Well, let's play this. I think he'll stun himself here since it would be enough damage. He did. So for those 2 turns, let's play Raging Cajun once. And twice. We've got so much AP we can play. Let's do 1 turn, and then hopefully we'll get a spot where we can play Storm's green ability. So her green destroys tiles of a certain color with Ice Storm. It costs 10. I wish it didn't cost 10, but I think what we're going to do here is destroy maybe black. No, maybe let's just destroy red. Might get a couple of free matches that way. Not the way I wanted. I was hoping a couple of different ones would be destroyed. Panther's back for damage. The damage from our countdowns causes Panther to block it and stun himself again. We're just getting too much good action out of it. Let's finish it with Gathering Clouds. We could play this a couple times. What's cool about this ability is it does team damage, and the damage is based on how many charge tiles are on the board. Then Storm destroys those charge tiles. It would be a complete team knockout. Could be close to 20,000 damage. It is over. So that team was pretty good outside of getting Ironheart completely blasted. And hey, that's a nice team up. Good deal. All right, well, that's just our first couple of strides in the Shield Simulator, guys. But what I need you to do is make requests in the comments down below of what 4-star characters or 5-star characters you'd like to see in action in the Shield Simulator for the season. And I guarantee I'll do my best to get them in the next video or 2 and explain, you know, team synergies and abilities and stuff to the best of my knowledge. Guys, we're going to have to end it there. Please take a moment right now to like the video or at least subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. We'll get it out every couple of days, and hit the bell if you want to get notified when new stuff is uploaded. Thanks so much for watching. If you need more MPQ on YouTube, hit up MPQ Mastery. Have a great night. See you next time.